Yo, 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 boys, what's up? Bro, there were two interviews yesterday. One of them was meaningful. Meaningful interview. And boy, was it fucking great. I came home from work last night and everybody on Twitter was like, holy shit, that's how you do a fucking interview. Holy fucking balls. So I went and I checked it out immediately. Bro, that was some brutal ass shit. Holy fuck, was it good though? Like, that's how you fucking conduct an interview when a game company, or how should I say this? That's how you conduct an interview when one of the games that you love is currently liquid shit. That's the interview you conduct, okay? You don't shill and say, "Oh my god, how are you guys? Your hair looks so great. What's your favorite color? Will you take my dad out on a date?" No, bro. Skip the bullshit. Ask the real fucking questions and have meaningful follow-ups, okay? That's the interview we needed. That's the interview we got. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not too sure how I feel about some of the answers. I feel like some of the answers were dog shit, and some of the answers were actually very good. Now, I didn't see the other interview with the Last Epoch guys because that dude's a fucking shill, and I don't want to see that interview because no good questions will be asked. It'll all be, what's your favorite Smurf? Which of your 7 favorite dwarfs would you rather fuck? All that kind of shit. And I'm not here for that. I want good questions with answers that aren't completely stupid. Not saying that they gave stupid answers, but I know the questions weren't fucking good. I'm just guessing. So what's up, everybody? How's your fucking Wednesday going? What a day. We're off to a great fucking start today, boys. I feel like I actually slept for this first time in months, which is great. I see our boy Hog put out a video about the one interview. How did the try interview go? And anybody want to give me like just a brief summary? Because I don't want to watch his shit, to be totally honest with you. I just can't stomach. I just can't stomach the shit, bro. It's no hate. It's no. I just don't want to watch it. Personal preference type of thing. You didn't watch it either. Brow, how'd the interview go? And by the way, where's my fucking free stuff? I'm just kidding. I missed amazing reveals. Well, shit. That kind of sucks. I don't want to miss that, but I don't want to watch that creator because he's ruined all credibility as far as I'm concerned. I was more interested in POE2 and I just saw it by accident. Dude, that interview was fucking great. You could tell JR was not happy with some of the questions, but maybe it's time for JR to face a little bit of reality that some of his vision actually sucks. And maybe he needed to hear it. Mark, on the other hand, handled it very, very well and was more interested in getting things right and listening to constructive criticism. Be right back. All right, buddy. So here we are. It's Wednesday. I have not even looked at any kind of patch notes or anything. I'm going to search for them now because I'm a terrible streamer and didn't do it beforehand. But that's just kind of how I roll. This is what I do, boy. That's what I do. So here we are, pathofexile2.com or something like that. Searching. Ooh, this was updated yesterday. Okay, let's read this. You guys probably want to actually see what the fuck I'm doing. That would be good. I'm the best fucking streamer in the entire fucking world. I cannot be beat. All right, we're zooming in on this a bit because we're all blind. Today, we continue working on the changes based on player feedback. This is about player changes. Okay, so Sorcerer's specific changes. Arc does a lightning explosion when it hits a shocked enemy, but can no longer shock. What? Arc now does a lightning explosion when it hits a shocked enemy, but can no longer shock. So what shocks the enemy in the first place then? Mark is my favorite. JR also great too. He is passionate. I like them both, to be fair. I like them both. But JR, I think, needs a little tiny bit of a reality check. Eye of Winter now gains bonus elemental damage when passing through. I don't care about Sorceress because I don't play it. Bleed, Chaos, Inoculation. Energy Shield no longer prevents bleeding from being applied. That's cool. That's good. I like that. Chaos Inoculation now prevents bleeding. Oh, okay. The passive clusters that grant you additional stun threshold based on your max energy shield now also increase your ailment threshold, so you will no longer be ignited, chilled, frozen, shocked as often while using CI if you take these passives. All right. Huntress specific changes. Parried enemies can no longer evade your attacks. This was a thing. That's actually really stupid. If I just fucking parried somebody, shouldn't they kind of be stunned and not be able to evade? So that's a good change. The spear stuck in enemies by rapid assault now always bleeds on hit when you detonate it. The AoE has been increased by 20% and the detonate does 67% more damage. Holy shit. I guess GGG did their job. Everyone talking about POE2 garbage and ignoring the amazing LE reveals. I'm only ignoring the LE stuff because of the person who interviewed them. But like, maybe I'll look for like highlights after I read this horseshit here. Herald of Blood no longer deletes the corpse of rares or uniques. Warrior specific changes. Temper weapon on Smith of Katava now adds 3 empowerments per strike of your weapon and is 25% faster. New support gem. We have added a support gem called Inhibitor that prevents charges being consumed but increases the damage of the supportive skill by 4% of each type of charge you have. Frozen sent video. Frozen sent video? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm interested in this too. Let's do it. Did I just get fucked with an ad? I did. Oh no.
IRS e-file
Guys,
is now
I got hit
open.
with an ad.
Snap your W-2
My
and
ad
file
blocker
your
needs an
taxes
update.
100% free. Plus, get your biggest refund.
Frozen Sentinel? What?
Roughly 37% of filers qualify.
Oh, that's the name of the YouTuber? I got excited.
For earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student loan interest.
Got this stupid
File
ad,
now.
man. 2 ads in a row?
For memories
What's
that
happening?
last and produce that lasts longer too. Only Frigidaire's Crisp Seal Fresh Crispers.
The Weaver stuff looks
have
cool. I
an
like the Weaver's
antioxidant
wheel
filter
mechanic.
to help you waste less food. Frigidaire.
Bodied by
Today I'm
ads.
going to be doing another TLDR video, this time on the talkative try with
Oh,
the
thank God
HD
he's muted.
talk on itemization. There's a lot to go through here, so I'm going to try and be somewhat brief. As always, if you do like these sort of videos, please consider leaving
Yeah,
a
I need
like
to
on the
update
video,
it.
and I will keep doing more of them. Anyway, let's jump into it. The first thing we saw was HG's solution to endgame slamming.
We are now allowing you to select one affix as a guarantee, as long as the dungeon that you do is at least tier 2.
Wait, so we can pick our own as a guarantee? Oh, dude.
So I got lucky and I have a 2 LP red ring here, so I can just guarantee the int there.
Look at these
and then I get
idols.
something
Holy shit,
extra
dude.
cool. Now there is a very, very low chance when you're making legendaries to get critical success with
Select
Eternity
one on
Cache
T2
2,
dungeons or above.
which then
That's
just
sick.
takes another
Yeah, just
affix
pick whichever one I want. Dude, that's amazing.
from the item. So this could have been 3LB. As with just getting legendary potential on uniques, the more powerful the item is, the less likely you are to crit success. And it's very rare to begin with.
One more interesting thing I'd like to note is that this change will provide a much larger relative benefit for extremely high LP level items. So just as an example, a T7 red ring with this change is now at least 4 times as accessible as it was in 1.1. Because
Crit
before you had to
success.
farm the red ring with LP, then you have your
That sounds
T7,
OP,
and you
bro.
have a 1 in 4 chance of success. Now it's guaranteed, so 4 times as accessible. For items that are lower LP level, where a 2 or even a 3 LP is realistic, you still do have a RNG component. So for a 2 LP, previously you would be
I have to make sure every time I take a drink, I have the label facing the camera. Maybe a Pepsi will notice me one day. If I could at least get like free Pepsi, dude, that'd be sick.
a 1 in 6 to get 2 desired affixes, and now it's a 1 in 3. So instead of 4 times more accessible, it's roughly 2 times more accessible. What I'm basically saying in a very roundabout way is that I think that this change will probably
Get an
result
extra
in a lot more
affix?
people
Bro.
integrating extremely rare high LP level items into their builds. So that's items like Red Ring, Ravenous Void, Orion's Eye, and stuff like that. I
The
expect
wings. Yeah,
these
that's
types of
right. I
items to
forgot
be
about
more
that.
prevalent in the
Product
builds
placement,
of normal
yeah.
players. The next bit of info we got was
Excellent.
on the Weaver crafting.
So when you complete tombs or cemeteries or some of the woven echo versions of these, you'll see this little thingy here on my left side. And this is
Woven
where
Enchanter.
you get to place your class-specific idols. You simply put it here.
Nice.
I'm in a cemetery, so I have 2 uses. If this was on a 2, it would be only be 1. And I'll just enchant it. It'll give it a new, usually a low tier. So this gave me a tier 2 enchant. These can go all the
This is, you guys probably already noticed this 1,000 times, but the transfer and the store buttons are down here now, and it just threw me off. And we now have 2 more tabs of, you have a tab for keys. That's good. That's awesome. That's a nice change.
way to tier 7. But you can use Rune of Weaving that will then convert some of that. In our case, it put all of it, and it just upgraded. So now I have a tier 6 of that. That's really interesting because
It auto
generally
transfers?
you would actually
Dude.
get the second affix.
Wait,
there
for
as well.
real? That's fucking huge. I love that. Most people will be like, it's not that big of a deal, but it actually is. Because you'd have to open your fucking item. You have to open your bags all the time and sort. and it was kind of annoying after a while. But it's fucking
Let's see
awesome.
if we can get the other one.
Weaver's Touch.
There
That's
we
new.
go. So here we have two new affixes, and they are tier 5 and tier 1. So we are missing tier 8 total tiers. If you're very lucky, just like with Weaver's items, like Weaver's Shield items, you can get up to double T7 here. Both of those affixes are kind of useless for me. So what I can do is for 500 Memory Ember, which is the currency that you can farm now for the faction, you can re-enchant this. So what it does, it just removes the existing affix or Weaver's Touch, and then it adds a new one. So when you get your perfect normal affixes, then you'll just keep re-enchanting until you hit very high Weaver's Touch and the correct affixes on the enchant affix, and then done. So this is going to be a big sink for the Memory Ember.
We did get
Jesus,
a few
that's a
teasers
lot
on
of
some of the
affixes,
different
bro.
affixes that you could see. We also have new Weaver small idols.
In these tombs and cemeteries, you can find new subtypes of these smaller idols. You can find minor, small. I think minor was small Lagonian previously, so we renamed that. And you see there's a different color affix on the top. So these idols have an exclusive better affixes compared to the non-Weaver version of these idols. And you will always be guaranteed to get at least one of these better affixes on this, and sometimes you get two. And most of these are hybrid affixes.
These
and better
idols seem like
versions
they're
of
going to
the
be
existing
so
ones, but
fucking
there's also
OP,
some new affixes
dude.
here.
Holy
This is going to
shit.
give you a lot of opportunity to really min-max the power of a single character, investing a bunch of effort into making really crazy idols. The next thing we saw was the crafting menu for exchanging Woven Echoes 3-1.
Not all of these Woven Echoes are going to be awesome for you. You might not like them, some of them. So what you can do is, you can just toss them here and
What the fuck?
exchange them and hope that you get better ones.
So this is going to be really nice if you're targeting the specific Woven Echoes that you're missing for filling out those Weaver points. The next bit of info was the set crafting. I don't think that there is really any new information here, but we did see the system in action and we saw a few set items. So the first one that we saw was the Velatria set. You'll probably notice that there is a pretty significant nerf.
This dude is his
on
belt here, and you can just pick the affix.
his voice is kind of putting me to it's like so
that you want
calming.
to
It's
put
putting
onto
me to
your
sleep.
Now, and there's a couple things. So it has to have two prefixes, and then it randomly replaces one of those prefixes.
Randomly?
And
Man, I hate
puts
random.
the experimental affix there.
I see a
I'm
few
pretty
quick
excited about this.
questions on these in the chat. Can you seal this mod?
Yes, with Cliff of Despair,
Yeah.
you can still seal it, but obviously that means that you cannot seal higher than a tier 4 experimental affix anymore.
So what we saw was that the Rune of Research and the Glyph of Insight have been removed from the game.
Attribute changing
And
system.
in exchange,
What the fuck is that
So
mean?
something you currently can't do is slam affixes that a class cannot normally drop on a class locked unique.
So, to help out those wonky builds that people want to do, we have added a
Oh boy.
a way to swap the attribute.
Holy shit, this is
between
huge.
Dex, strength, and attunement on items, regardless of that. So we have a nice tier 7 strength here. You know what? I want it to be int.
Dude!
And now I have a tier 7 int on a sender.
I love this.
They did also mention
Holy
if there
shit.
are multiple affixes and you want to do this, you would pick the affix that you are rolling. So if there's strength and dex on an item, you can pick the dex and then re-roll it. Another thing I want to point out about this change is that you will want to add the other T7 attributes to your loot filter if you happen to be a attribute stacker. For example, if you want T7 dex gloves, you can filter for T7 int gloves, T7 strength gloves, and so on. Any of those gloves are now a potential useful
Yeah,
upgrade
you can just
for
change
you,
it. Dude,
which
that's,
means that it's much easier to gear attribute stacking characters
it's
than
kind of
before.
huge. It's kind of huge.
The next thing we saw was mana guide nerfs. Maybe it still does end up being strong. Either way, it is something that I want to play with next season, so stay tuned for that. The next thing we saw is what the cocooned uniques actually are.
I believe the only way to obtain these is just it's a echo like objective. So one of the new objectives is to slay enemies until you find these cocooned uniques. And so when you try to put this on, it just reveals a random unique.
So as you can see, it's basically just like a loot box. You have your cocooned uniques, you roll them, and you get your unique. One thing that is really noteworthy about these uniques
In-game events.
is that
Yes, let's hear about
the
that.
next thing we saw was that noteworthy events will now be displayed in-game if you're playing online.
Your hardcore deaths and or achievements will also be in chat via announcements as well. That's something new to Season 2.
To close this out, we have a bunch of new information on the Weaver tree. A huge amount of the nodes were spoiled, so let's go through them now. One thing we learned in this podcast is what all of the different imprint things will do. So in addition to the weapons and jewelry we already saw, there's also armor and jewelry. We have another one for armor or weapon, and we have another one that will make champion items drop with a sealed affix from your item. We also got confirmation that you will still be able to wear the imprinted items while they are imprinted into the Weaver tree. The two small imprint slots are for Woven Echoes, and they did confirm that one of the Woven Echoes will be the spawn for Uber-Aberoth. So if you want, this is how you would target farm Uberoth, is by putting in the corresponding Woven Echo into those imprint slots, and then you're going to get more encounters with Uberoth. There's also a few different buffs to players, and even different item factions will want different types of Echo rewards. For example, if you're playing COF, you may be very interested in the Experience Echo reward, whereas if you're playing MG, maybe you want gold or something like that. But this new set of nodes allows you to influence which Echo rewards you're seeing. So for example, if you block everything except experience,
the thing that popped me the most was the attribute changing system. That's going to be fucking mega huge. LE is looking to be very strong competition for POE, and I really do hope that it does well. I know I will be playing it. Back to the POE2 changes. Delirium change encounters now last 2.5 times longer. I don't really give a fuck. We've since found out the implementation of increased damage per type of charge is not being feasible in time frame. Okay, great. Crafting. What crafting? You mean pulling the lever, the slot machine? We've added several artificers orbs to fix locations. This is a huge change. I can't tell you how many times I need to socket an item and I can't, because I don't have any fucking mats for it. Throughout the campaign, allow you to craft them more often. That's good. We also have added runes for attributes, allowing you to fix early game requirement issues. We also updated all runes. We are also updating all runes to also apply to wands and staves. What? This work will require adding specific mods for these items. We are unsure if soul cores and talismans will be able to be added at the same time, but it is our intention to attempt to make this change. Finding rares in endgame, I don't care. The waterways, holy god. We have made a change to the waterways to merge some sections of water together, reducing the average number of levers. Thank fucking Christ. Monster speed. One of the issues that is often reported is getting swarmed by monsters. God, I hate that. It's so fucking true. Wand and staves, but no scepters, yeah. We are currently doing a pass to investigate this issue and can probably talk about specific changes tomorrow. But the changes are likely to be targeted at specific monsters that are too difficult. How about everything in the Dreadnought? A note about the ritual exploit. Recently, there has been an exploit involving reducing the deferral cost of ritual items in combination with using a unique tablet that allows for unlimited rolls. This occurred during the middle of the night, and unfortunately, due to an internal miscommunication, we didn't fix the exploit until around 8 hours after. We have banned 301 accounts, thank you, well deserved, that were clearly exploiting this, and they will remain banned until the end of the current league. Fuck yeah. Fuck them. They'll just buy a new key, though. It's only $30. thankfully, the economic impact inside of the band's accounts is relatively small. We'll see about that. And that's the changes we have all finished today, blah, blah, blah. Great. So, in case you guys were wondering about the interview, I'm just going to play like a little bit of it because it was so fucking good.
Hopefully not. But yeah.
Watch.
I'm ready to
The
start.
thing
I'll
you
do just,
need
like,
to
a
really
quick
watch is
intro and then we,
Jonathan's face.
go.
What's up, Fail? How are you,
But
man?
yeah. Thank you so much for joining me here for a podcast after the launch of.
And they might be right or they might not be right. Like that's the kind of thing that we can do.
And trying to do like a combo move, but the monsters
He's
are
so
way
mad.
too fast.
It
They're
was. Oh,
rushing
you've
us.
seen it.
It's not
Okay,
even, like,
good.
the bosses are
So
the main problem, right? Like if you're seeing
So we
like
can-
clips.
Yeah, so let's talk about the monster speed thing. So one of the issues that we have is that if monsters are slower than the player, then combat is optional.
Okay, this is actually a good point. If combat is optional, what's the point of playing the game? So I kind of get what he's saying here, but there's got to be some kind of middle ground, right?
Like it's just 100% the case. Like you cannot if the monsters are slow, like anytime the monsters are slower than the player, then you can just run past them and they serve no, like they don't, like effectively you can just choose whether or not to engage or not. And like I don't.
On the other hand, we want to kill monsters for XP and loot. So I don't really think this is a great answer.
Don't think that kind of gameplay is good. Now there will probably be some areas like, and the thing is, a lot of the time when people talk about stuff like this, it's like there'll be a few areas that are bad. Like I know there are definitely a few areas where like too many of the monsters are fast. So the Faradin are a good example of that. Where like,
Yeah, he makes a bad point. Like nobody is skipping the entire game. You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't make sense. Running around stupidly fast on stupidly large maps is good. I agree with that. But like if you want to get XP and like gain materials and stuff, you're not going to be skipping an entire map's worth of monsters just to get to the end of the map. That doesn't make sense. It's a very bad point.
that like when you go to the last areas of Act 2, like the Faradin are just really, really fast, and there's kind of nothing slow in the area, and so that's an example where like we probably want to make some tuning
I mean,
there.
to get more specific, like I'm actually, I have someone right now, literally going through the areas, all areas in the campaign, and listing all the areas that have a disproportionately high number of monsters that are too swarmy or too fast.
Right.
They're doing it literally as we speak up, and my intention after this is to go through, and so like, I mean,
He's so locked into his vision that he's completely out of touch. Yeah, he kind of is. He kind of is. I think Mark handled this whole interview very well. He was much more open to hearing complaints and criticism. A lot of the criticism is extremely fucking valid. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of Ziz, but this was a great interview. I think he did a really good fucking job, especially with the follow-ups. I think he crushed this interview. Was it hard and cringeworthy to watch at some times? Yes, it was. But I think that absolutely needed to happen. I love these guys, right? Like in my lifetime, there have been some really dog shit developers who just don't give two shits about the community or the fucking game itself, and they just want to make the money. Rod Ferguson. These two homies, while we sometimes get annoyed with them, these guys are fucking great. And they're awesome compared to most developers. Nobody can touch them, okay? It's just the way it is. I'm not fanboying out. It's just true. So we can get annoyed with Jonathan and be mad at him for a while, and it's totally fine. But as long as he makes the changes that are, in my opinion, absolutely needed, then, you know, it's forgivable. However, that doesn't mean we need to whine and complain every time we don't get everything we want. Okay? It's not our game. It's their game. Now, do we want to spend our money on it or not? That's up to them, because whatever they choose to put in the game that we hate or can't deal with, and we're not going to pay for it.
I mean, a good example is like the canopy, right?
Yeah,
the
for
canopy.
sure.
The monsters are real fast, and then not only that, you're in a ritual with them in a tight, confined space, and it just you end
He's
up in
never
this kind
getting
of moving
another
around with
interview.
pack.
It's funny you bring that up, because I was thinking today, while they probably didn't enjoy being grilled on this couch for 2 hours, I think in the long run, this makes them look better, because they sat here and they fucking took it, right? They took it on the fucking chin. You wouldn't see anybody else answering questions like this. They would just refuse the interview right away. But these guys, they sat there and they fucking took it. I mean, Jonathan had some pretty cringeworthy looks on his face here and there. But he sat there and he fucking took it. I think that he will get another interview because at the end of the interview, everything worked out and it was totally fine.
So if you're not fast enough to kill everything, yeah, you just get absolutely swarmed, and yeah.
I guess I'm
But
a
the thing,
little.
but just to
well,
just to continue with that though, I just want to mention that like one of the
Anyway,
issues
it's
we
a
run into
very
is, like,
long interview. We're not going to
people's-
watch the whole thing. I know Hog put out a video with maybe some highlights. Maybe we should check that out. Let's see. Because I do feel like it needs to be covered.
So yesterday we had the Path to Exile 2 developers Q&A live stream with Zizrin. Now, while it may have looked like a train wreck a little bit,
God, I wish I had time to make all these videos. Like, having a job and 3 kids makes it really hard. Like, I have to go through my VODs and clip shit, and I wish I had more fucking time.
I just want to take some time and talk about it and thank Zizrin for his great job doing this interview.
Yeah, it was a good
This
interview.
is,
Finally.
These interviews are big for the community. The reason that we need these
Stop sleeping? Yeah, no shit.
because the developers, no matter how great said game is, doesn't matter if it's
I love Brow, but I think it's funny anytime I go back to like POE2 stuff, he dips out. You are a boss, learn to delegate, send your kids to work, problem solved. If they're not old enough
POE
yet,
or whatever
one
the
day.
game is, the developers usually have a different look at their game than the players do. So this is a good thing to have, to where you have one of the top players that's played the franchise for a long time, that understands everything about the game, to be able to basically be our proxy, you know, be our representative, to go to GGG and say, here's the deal. Now, why was this so important? Well, a lot of us ain't happy.
Here's another reason why it's so important. Besides DM and Gazzy, everybody else who interviews these guys, they ask like the dumbest fucking meaningless questions.
And if you are happy with the game, that's great. But if you ain't happy with the game, you wanted your voices heard. You wanted Jonathan and Mark to understand why we're in the state that we're in, or why you feel the way you do about the game. So we were all kind of wondering, how was this interview going to go? Was it going to be Zizrin glazing them? Was it going to be
There was no glazing.
him talking about how great the game was, don't change a thing, and it's the best thing, and all the players that have feedback that don't like it are doo-doo pants and stupid heads and don't know what they're talking about?
Or their dad says
was
it's the
this
best
gonna
game.
be Zizrin actually answering or asking tough questions and holding their feet to the fire and saying, we want answers, we want to know, I don't believe that, no, bullshit, tell us why, la la la.
Do you think they seem unprepared? Yeah, I think they were. I think they were ready for questions, but they weren't ready for real questions because nobody gives them real questions. So this was fucking fantastic.
Well, we got the latter. We got Zizrin holding their feet to the fire, which is what needs to happen.
Absolutely.
So in the world, okay, it's not only positivity that makes the world go round.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not purely negativity that makes the world go round. It's a yin and a yang.
It's
a
a balance,
positive and a
baby.
negative. It's a balance. So when you only highlight positive stuff, when you're in the middle of a bunch of negativity and stuff, and the player base is not having a good time.
If like a feedback group, yeah, dude, it was rough. I watched the whole thing. I thought every question was good. I also, while it was fun to watch them squirm and realize that, hey, maybe we need to actually do something for our player base, once in a while, Ziz would give like these crybaby reactions. And like I said, I'm not his biggest fan. The crybaby reactions every once in a while were pretty cringe. But overall, I still think he did a really good job.
And you go on an interview like this and you only talk about how great they are and what a great job they're doing, and we love you, man, and just keep it up and don't listen to all those guys. You create a worse situation in the long run than actually having the tough conversation like this. So I was glad to see Zizrin not be a super toxic positive, can only look at it one way.
Yep.
Because that's just not the way that the world works. Regardless of if you want the world to be full
Yeah, he
of
could have
rainbows
changed
and
it up.
puppy dog tails and happy things nonstop, and you want to be toxic positive, that's fine, but it's just 100% disingenuous. When majority of the player base is not happy and you don't ask tough questions, you lose credibility. And Zizarin
Hang on a second. I'm having a really hard time with Hog being bigger than me. I can't handle it. I have to be the star. I'm the star, guys. Remember? It's all about me. I am the fucking star. I have to be bigger than Hog. Here we go.
gained a bunch of credibility, in my opinion. What he did was when he got a bullshit answer from Jonathan that we all knew was bullshit or gaslighting, he immediately called it out. I don't agree with that. I don't know. And would immediately give them answers back, reasons why it wasn't that way, reasons why it shouldn't. Like, basically, no, you're full of shit. Here's the reason why.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
of course,
it was
he
great.
wasn't hog style about it. You know, he's very professional about it, but it was combative. It was a combative interview. Now, granted, Jonathan did apologize at the end, but mask comes off, slip moment a little bit there. What we learned is it's.
All right, I'm kidding. I don't want to be weird. However, it turns out that God, who are the developers for Last Epoch? My brain's not functioning. EHG, right? 11th Hour Games. I was bitching, complaining yesterday that their shit's not on YouTube, right? Like their fucking trailers that they want people to see. It's not on YouTube. So Brow fucking DM'd them and said, yo, this shit needs to be on YouTube. And guess what? They put the shit on YouTube. Look, this is just brain dead shit. Like day one marketing. Put your shit on fucking YouTube. It wasn't there. It took me like a half hour to find this fucking trailer. So anyway, Brow got it done. And I'm taking full credit for that because I'm the one who pointed it out.
It's us versus the vision. And Zizarin was actually able to go up and say, it's really not that fun. They would say things that would counteract what we're all feeling. And Zizarin would straight up say, I disagree with that. It's not what we're feeling. It was great. It was so great to the point that he stun locked the devs. Like they needed to do a quick.
I have a picture of Hog in my bedroom. Where? Is this some kind of meme I don't know about? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So giant round of applause. Thank you, Zizarin. This is how it should be done. Right here.
I know he's joking.
This is not a shot at any of the other big creators. You know, they're also able to ask tough questions. Don't take it that way at all. This is not a slide on any of the other, shows or anything.
Yes, it is. Don't lie. Besides DM and Gazzy, nobody asks real questions. Let's just be upfront. It's fucking true. Oh, I'm sorry, Rax. Yeah, Rax will ask a good question, but he doesn't really do the interviews a whole lot.
Like Tavern Talk's very good.
What's up,
Action
Shasta?
RPGs,
Oh, yeah. I know the meme now. Yeah.
Two Portals with Frosty is very good. They can also kind of ask those questions that need
I forgot about Frosty. Yeah, he does good interviews too. So basically, it's just Try who does terrible interviews.
Asked. But some people perceive this interview as negative and this shouldn't have been done this way and this is so bad. It's not bad. We're all grown ass men. This isn't elementary school. You go into detention. This is a video game that we're all passionate about and we don't want to see made shitty. And so we're just giving our feedback because it's early access. And this is the questions that needed to be had. This is the forum that needed to be done. Otherwise, because just to leave y'all with this is what happens if you go in and you blindly shill uncontrollably. I call it baby bird syndrome. Wherever the game puts out or whatever the developers put out, you sit there like,
give it to me, daddy. Yeah.
And then when the developers come in and drop literal shit in your mouth, beep, 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 you ask for more.
Mm-hmm.
That kills the game in the long run. It's the absolute worst thing for a game, period, is to be a disingenuous shill.
Talkative Try.
And never say anything is wrong about the game, because when you start doing that, we all know you're disingenuous. We all know you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Because the world is not all positive. There's always some bad things that need to be pointed out. And when they make a wrong misstep in the player's look, regardless of how you feel about the patch or not, we're just talking about what a great job Zizarin did. This is how you do it. You present what the community is feeling. You push back on bullshit ass answers, and you hold them down. You make sure they understand. Because if you don't, then the game dies. If you blow smoke and you suck on their ass all the time, the game will die. If you don't show the obvious things that are wrong and ask the hard questions and push them. And
What was he
know
looking
what
at
the
and
deal
laughing
is,
at? What the fuck
game
was that,
dies.
Hog?
So again, thank you, Zizrin. I really want to see more of that. It was really great. Zizrin's done great interviews in the past too, to where there wasn't combative, need to be done, hash it out style interview like this. But you know, men know this kind of shit needs to be done to hash shit out to make sure it's done the right way.
Yeah, don't be pussies.
And yeah, it was combative. Yeah, it was. Jonathan was in a bad mood. Yeah, his body language was shitty the whole time, but that's the way the world works. So anyway, thank you, Ziz, and we got plenty of parody stuff cooking up. We'll see y'all next time.
So there it is. It was a fantastic interview. It needed to be done. They needed a little taste of Famunda cheese. We're all getting a little tired of their shit. And now they know. We'll see how they bounce back. I read some of the patch notes previously, a few minutes ago, if you weren't here. Changes are looking good, but there still needs to be many more of them. We'll see what happens. Now I'm going to actually fire up the game because whoa. Jesus, Steam like loaded very quickly. I was not expecting that. They should be thankful, actually. If no one wanted to play their game, they would just feel passionate. Yeah. 100%, brother. Or you can, get interviewed by shills and they can just stroke you off the whole interview and nothing productive gets done. That's, it was a very refreshing interview, to be totally honest with you. I loved every second of it. Every fucking second. Changes to Act 3 area. Yeah. What we're working on. I read that already. 8-bit Lich. She's ready to go. Oh, we got a spammer. Ban him. Get him the fuck out of here. Slogging my way through Act 3 at the moment. Shit, I'm stuck at the fucking Act 2 boss. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna re-gear without being able to buy gear. Mark saying we did blatant. Yeah. He was totally owning all of the bullshit. And it's good to see. You have to see that type of shit.
Speak up.
It's gotta happen.
I will tell your tale.
Can I add a socket to fucking literally anything? I can't. Okay. Is there anything in here with quality that I can buy and fucking crush? There at least... Yeah, there won't be enough. I could buy like a whole fucking tab and it wouldn't be enough. Fuck. Energy shield, cold res. Do I just buy a couple pieces of socketed gear just for this goddamn fight? Where am I at? Minus 10. That's absolutely what's getting me killed. 100%.
No need to rush.
Do I have any of those runes before I make stupid purchases? Let's see. Yep. I have 12 lightning resist. I have one of those. Totems and scaling down. Remind you to resub when I get home. Okay. You made a smith. Dual wielding one-handers for something different. Nice. Alright, so.
I hear you. My wares are renowned.
This has no movement speed on it, but I might be able to get something out of it, and I can put a rune in it. I can't equip these gloves. Fuck. Dude, this isn't gonna be enough, man.
Take care.
I got to do it. Oh, no, that's stupid. Don't do that. That's very stupid. I'll lose some movement speed for the fight. God, there's nothing else I can fucking do. This is terrible.
Young one.
I'm gonna slam an orb into this. Oh yeah. What an idiot, using the wrong orb. Lightning damage. Come on. I did not like the cheese tortellini. It was not good. All right, we'll try this. What? Oh no, I forgot, dude. Well, maybe we'll get a piece of gear on the way, right? Let's get this done. A chest with nothing in it. Wow. Actually nothing. Two in a row with nothing in it. That's badass, dude. Love to see it. Well, fuck me. Let's see. What can I add to Withering? Why do you have a rock, Ripley? You really liked it? It was a big no for me, dude. Big no. Yeah, but she's actually, like, playing with it on the bed, like, rolling over and flipping around it and shit. This is what my dog does. Plays with rocks. Fucking idiot. He's crying over the ritual ban? Good, fuck him. Is he getting banned? Is he one of the fucking retards? Fuck him. Get banned, pussy. Stop fucking around. Pussy ass bitch, you fucked around and now you're finding out. He knew it was wrong. I don't want to hear that shit from him. Pussy ass bitch. Just go spend your $30 on a new key and shut the fuck up. Oh, I did an exploit and I got punished for it. I'm gonna cry now. Fuck off. He's a turbo pussy. I don't have any sympathy for people who cheat and get caught. Fuck them. Jesus, the swarming, bro. Oh, cool, I can hit the vendor. I'm gonna do that. Strong button. Vendor. Got an ad coming in a minute 30. Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Gotta hit me with that Twitch Prime, baby. Did I get any lightning res on any of this shit? Even if it doesn't work for me, I'll fucking wear it just for the fight. Oops. It's got lightning res.
Stay in sight. Who goes there? My wares are renowned.
Lightning res. Oh shit, 8%. 33 strength requirement. Fuck. I'm way off.
Browse as long as you like.
Forget about that. Oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Boots. 20 per. Oh, we gotta get these. We've got to.
A wise choice.
We gotta buy those. Okay, so that's a major improvement. These are my regular boots. And put these in the stash before I fucking sell them on accident. Regular boots. Boots with the fur. I really wish I would have saved and put... Fuck. I can't even do like a currency conversion because I haven't cleared the campaign yet. Another stupid thing that they do here. Any of this have lightning res? This does. Lightning damage. All right, let's keep pushing.
Not yet.
There's been 3 chests in this area. Every time I've opened 3 chests and nothing has been in them. A little bit of a brain fart there. Weird. Okay, here we go. Who's ready? Who's ready for me to get annihilated? I'm gonna take a drink of my Pepsi. I'm gonna switch over to all this lightning res gear. We have 2% lightning res. Now we're at 10. Now we're at 22. Probably just lost a shitload of damage, but we'll be able to survive now, hopefully. Let's go.
You the fool under the hooded one's sway. Do you even know what he is? No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor. My king, take the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
Yep, we lost a ton of damage. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. Where's this lightning coming from?
We're running out of time. End this.
Is this bubble like glitched or something? What is this lightning thing? What is this?
Now, kill the sycamore. For my people.
I can't make it to phase 2. I don't get it. Sometimes I take like no damage and other times I take way too much damage. I don't understand. Bro, get away from me. Dude, I really can't see anything. This is great. to die. Cool. This is a fun fight, guys. What can I say? It's extremely fun. Having nothing but fun. Anything that could help. I have a jewel socket. Okay. Discord's yelling at me. What's going on? What is this? I should go check my shit for... I'm way behind on strength. I'm gonna add strength here. Check my jewel stash. I forgot to equip a jewel socket. So we'll do that. Get something out of that, maybe. Guild stash still completely dead. Nothing in there. Alright. Warcry, bleeding. Curse duration. Damage penetrate 6% lightning res. Melee. Increase crit. Man, I don't really have good jewels. Dang. 5% of skill mana cost converted to life cost. That's terrible for me. I had a lightning was just ringing here the whole fucking time. Area of effect can't be bad, right? Just throw that in there, I guess. Holy shit, we're gonna make it to phase 2? Wow! We made it to phase 2, boys! Holy fuck! We're the best ever! Oops. Big mistake. I fucked up bad there. We're gonna roll under this lightning. Oh my god, we are so good at this. Holy shit, dude. If I don't make any stupid mistakes, we got this. There's one. There's two. Two mistakes. Big ones. Biggins. Oh god. Three huge mistakes. I really don't want to do phase 1 again. I really hate phase 1. Please. Please, let's not do that. Oh god. I'm going to focus more on surviving than doing a ton of damage. I'll let my dots do the work. Oh god, I'm running out of room. No. Jesus, where do I go? How am I on potions? Oh dear lord. This is bad. This is real bad. This is extremely bad. Thank God that disappeared. I have a little bit of room now. Right into the tornado. What a fucking idiot. Go ahead and ban myself from playing this game. Nothing got me killed there except for me. Ooh, big mad. I'm big fucking mad. So stupid. Where were you on that one, coach? I have a new strategy. That strategy is to not die. It's a good one. I can't even dodge a spear reliably. What's wrong with me? Die faster, please. Rolled right into it. Why do I do that? Dude, fuck phase 1. Dare I say phase 2 is easier. Dying. It's not good. Fuck phase 1, dude. Alright. How are we on potions? Got like 3 charges left. We got this. Ooh, that hurt. No more gifts, bro. I'm in serious danger here. Oh, fuck my ass, bro. What do I do now? I gotta roll under one of these. This was the wrong one. Jesus Christ, what do you do? Oh, fuck me, dude. This is impossible. Oh, God. Let the dot do the work. Let the dot do the work. Oh my God! We got him! What's up, man? World Premiere Gaming. How's it going, brother? We did it, boys. Jesus Christ. That was a tough one, man. Put on the rest of my regular gear before I sell shit on accident. There we go. GG, thank you, thank you. What's up, man? How's your Wednesday going?
Not yet.
Yeah, cut his throat. Fuck this guy. Bleed, bitch. Oh, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate that. I don't know why the notification didn't pop off, but appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
The war is return with me.
That actually annoys me. I want the notification. One sec. I have to fix it. It's gonna drive me crazy. You could delay the whole stream now because I have to fix notification. Log in. I'm logging in. Log in with Twitch. Let's see here. Alert box. Test. YouTube's. Subscribe. I know you're not Kevin, but there's your alert. Thanks, brother. Oh, there it goes. It was delayed heavily. Which character you think I should play? What's your experience with ARPGs? Thank you, Sir Groovelot. I couldn't have done it without you. It's a team effort. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. You're good at all of them? Well, shit, bro. Play whatever works for you. Where's the hooded dude? I need my shit specced out. Off stream I was having fun with my mercenary for some odd reason. I thought that class was complete dog shit. But the latest update, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Travel to Dashar. Oh yeah, I gotta find the hooded bro first. They ruined Skytrack. Oh yeah. Do that, bro. They ruined it, huh? They ruined a lot of stuff.
My worst fears have been realized.
I'm curious, World Premiere Gaming, what brought you to my stream over on YouTube?
I think it's time you confess.
The passive free change, I can't choose that build. I haven't got that far to the passive free to check it out yet.
I am a god. I am the thief of virtue. I am sin.
Oh, Jesus.
Once again. It was I who created the beast.
Yeah, I know all about this. I'm gonna just skip it. POE2 brought you? Well, yeah, but how did you find my channel? Was it one of my retard videos, or? Oh, there's that R word again. Man, I'm so terrible. Travel to Dashar. Wait, talk to Asala. Wait, what? Wait? Here? I don't remember how to progress to the Act 3. Holy shit. Completely forgot how to do it. I showed on your feed randomly. Awesome. That's actually very cool. Maybe the algorithm is finally going to take a look at me. We'll see. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. If I could just focus for 10 seconds, I can figure out how to get out of here. Travel to Dashar. Okay, we'll travel to Dashar, I guess. We're going to travel to Dashar now. Here we are. We're at Dashar. We have traveled. We did all of the traveling. I'm also over on Twitch if you wanted to watch there. It doesn't matter to me where you watch it. It's just nice to have you. How did I forget to do this quest? This is an old quest, right? I'm having a lot of fun with the Lich. It's pretty good. Games become more difficult, can't even play. Why don't they give us a chance to decide what difficulty level we want? Easy, medium, hard. Why is it this struggling when it comes to bosses? Well, it's gonna get a little bit easier. I don't know if you've seen the interview they did last night. It was pretty brutal. They got torn apart, and they're making some changes. So that's good, right?
To wield.
They didn't make any of the changes yet, but they're coming.
No. Death and decay.
Kind of miss your Titan's extra backpack. Yeah, I can imagine it's incredibly useful. Uh-oh. Shasta must have got killed by something. What happened, sir? I love going in circles. It's my favorite. This little totem actually does quite a bit of damage. That's because the Huntress sucks. Unless you have some kind of broken build right now. So I killed Doriani in Active Back 3. My inventory's full. I portal out to sell. It ports me to act. Oh, no. Dude, I'd be so fucking pissed. Why did it port you to... Oh, man. Yeah, I always try to clear my bags before a boss fight, but I forget all the time. That sucks, man. Big mad. Maybe mercenary? Mercenary's good now. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that because I don't really know. I got to like level 12. It's definitely way more fun than it used to be. All the crossbows got buffed, so I think it was a 25% buff to all crossbows. It's a pretty strong buff if you ask me. Where's this dickhead's body at? Yeah, dude, try your merc out again with the crossbow changes. Hey, you leave my totem alone, bro. What are you doing? Desperately waiting for these minion changes. I would love for my minions to just not die when they get looked at. That'd be great. Why am I wasting my time with this stupid optional quest? Ooh, take that. I have to drop something. God damn it. Just for a fucking letter, bro. I would advise you start in the new league. And, go from there, brother. Just start fresh. Start fresh, bruh.
You found a when I have the
We got 2 points. We got 2 points. We got 2 points, baby. We got 2 points. Yeah, bro, that's the point of an ARPG, brother. You gotta start over on the new seasons. That's how we roll, bro. That's how we roll. Alright, where is Asala so I can... Here we go.
yes, yes. Until then,
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no
You missed somebody's ban. Yeah, it's fine. I did. I have 5 characters. Gotta go again, bro. That's how we do it. This is the addiction. But you feel weak? I believe in you. I believe you can do it.
We strayed from the route tonight, but through my spyglass,
I believe you can fly.
the waters lie.
I will tell you.
What the fuck? I didn't identify my shit? I thought I did.
Do not wander.
How can I do whatever it takes?
Minion arm and Lich build. I would advise against that until they make the minion changes. Right now, if anything even looks at your minion, it's gonna die immediately. I would hold off on that for like a couple of days until they actually fix that. Accuracy rating, increased rarity, lightning resist boots. If I could get speed on these, that'd be great. Just my regular helmet. Max mana, max life, 10 intelligence, 12 lightning res. Okay.
Stay inside.
I guess I'll stash this until I can get to a place where I can use the fucking hammer table thing. That's why you're leveling your tactician. Still can use minion damage nodes, yeah, but they'll die really fast, like super really fast. You'll get there. You just got to keep playing, man. You got to be like John Cena and never give up. Shasta logged off. He said, "Fuck this game." He is straight up done.
Still, better than sand and heat. Nowhere to run.
Whoa. Holy balls. That hit hard, whatever that was. Look at this, dude. I'm the fucking Lich King. I just spread my shit. Look at it. Everything just dies. It's fucking beautiful. I mean, it doesn't work that well on a boss, but it's great for trash. You're at 93k subs? You are not. Are you for real? That's cool, dude. World Premiere Gaming. View channel. Let's see. Holy fuck. You do have a ton of subs. Good for you, man. Bro, you're a streamer? Wow. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. You've got 93 fucking K subs, man. Let me check out your shit, dude. You have 93k subs, but you have 5 videos. How did you pull that off? Oh, you mostly live stream. Okay, I see. Holy shit. Yeah, you do live stream a lot. Dang, brother. Got a celeb in here, bro. You got 67k subs out of one short? Holy balls. That must have been a fucking fantastic short, bro. I gotta step the fuck back. I'm getting wrecked. I thought my damage was good till I got here. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not easy. There goes my dog. She's dogging. Whoa, that poison damage though. Holy balls. Her name is Ripley. She's a black German Shepherd. So tell me about this short, bro. How do I achieve 63k subs with one short? That's pretty impressive. Bro, I'm actually curious. I have to look at the short. It's driving me nuts. I have to see it. Let's see here. Shorts. Which one was it? 19 million views? What the fuck? A Fast and Furious 9 short with 19 million views. What the fuck? That's crazy. I gotta sneeze. Wow. How did you do it? Got lucky, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. What do we got over here? We got this big old fucking flask. It's a pretty... Actually, this is a dog shit crossbow. What is this? Ooh, 36 to spirit when I'm not using it. That's fucking tremendous. We'll throw that in the stash. Dude, that's cool. I would have shit my pants when I woke up the next morning and noticed all of my views. That's crazy. Maybe one day I'll get there. These gloves, I'm gonna do the thing. I can disenchant this. Hey lady, let's disenchant some stuff. All right, let's continue our journey. Believe in yourself, never give up, and you will. Thanks, man. I'll do that. I just, YouTube is hard because I don't have a lot of time to make videos. All of my free time usually goes to, like, streaming. And I should be downloading my VODs and making clips out of it, but I just don't have the time. It's kind of one or the other, you know what I mean? Keep it up. I will. I surely will. Oh, good. What build? Dude, I just found a stellar amulet. Should I sell that? I should sell it right away, right? I'm gonna sell it right away. I'm gonna get to the stash. We're gonna sell it for... I think I could get a divine out of this. We'll say 2 divines. Grenade Merc, there you go. What do you got, Ripley? A poison grenade Merc? Hold on, my dog is doing something stupid. What are you doing? We'll see if we can get 2 divines out of this. You saw somebody play it. Was it a poison one? Dude, these dudes are swarming. Holy balls. Gotta start all the way back here. It's only leveling. Just use it till you get to higher end and then figure out the rest. You got this, dog. chat broken? What happened to my chat? There it goes. Another dead end.
Too much clutter.
There's a lot of poison on the ground. It's a little bit hard to see next to all this green shit. Oh god. Just do teleporting? Nobody wants to buy my thing. What the fuck is that? A barbed spear? I think my chat's dead. Like the chat window froze or something. Clear out my bags.
What have you learned?
Plus 10 max life. 12. Where were you like an hour ago? Lightning resist. You just shitter. Ooh, this has quality on it. What can we do here? Cold res. Energy shield. Okay, so far I like where this is going. I can't really do much with it right now. But we'll put it there. Whoops. 40 to max life? Holy shit. I like to keep all my rings, dog.
Stay in sight. Death and decay. more.
It just keeps going for my totem. I love it. Jeweler's orb. Shit, yeah, dude. Getting whispers on Twitch? What the fuck? This is a big fucking area, bro. So many corpses. Oh my god, dude, did they stop coming? That's crazy. We got a boss here. Hell yeah. Let's get him, boys. This is insane. Jesus. Did they play test this? My God. That's crazy. Yes. You sure about that? Oh my. Oh man, I don't even have any room to pick anything up. Oh, you reach the next map in your ritual? That's good. Dude, I just want to find the town. I feel like I'm clearing this entire map. I gotta pick this up. Damn it. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna throw orbs into that when we get back. How's new POE2 content even? I haven't peeked. They've been doing since they stopped. Bro, it's good, but it's hard. But there's a lot going on right now. Fuck. They're making all kinds of adjustments and shit, so it's gonna keep getting better. I have this weirdo messaging me. You should come back. Krabin, by the way, how are you, man? It's been a bit.
How can I?
Yes, it is. It is harder. And a lot of people, including myself, were not happy about it. Like, they nerfed the entire like leveling experience. It's kind of like a huge mega slog, bro. I'm only in normal Act 3. I just got here. But they're working on it. Dealing with car issues. That sucks. Trying to get back to work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Gotta make that money. I'm just gonna dump everything in here. Because I need to get to the fucking town. And I'm wasting so much fucking time. Slow. Yeah, the pacing's a little bit on the slower side for sure. It's wild that they made it slower. Dude, there was an interview last night. They were on did an interview with one of the big streamers, and he basically ripped them a new asshole. It was really cringy to watch, but at the same time it kind of needed to happen. And everything he complained about is now being changed, which is kind of a good look and a bad look at the same time. So we'll see what happens. They're already working on some changes. They were posting about it on their website. So we'll see. I'm still, despite it being a little bit slower and harder, I'm still having a good time. So that's got to count for something. This new Lich build is a lot of fun. I feel like the fucking Lich King, dude. It's so cool. I can set one dot. You know that room in Act 2? In that, like, rust-colored room with all of the mummies, and they don't do anything until you get closer to them. They all come alive, like an entire fucking room. I set one of these contagions, and the whole room died in, like, 2.5 seconds. I felt like some kind of god. It was really cool. Yeah, Lich build. This is a new spec for the Witch. It's lit, dude. It takes a little bit to get it going, but once it starts flowing, bro, it's awesome. Can I please find the fucking entrance to this goddamn town? That's all I want. Boobs. What's up, Mad? Mad Sweeney in the house. Just find the checkpoint. Brother, you're talking to me like I don't know how to play the game. What do you mean, find the checkpoint? Oh, what kind of lunch you having? The trash in this area is just... they're everywhere. I mean, that's probably a good take too, Provin. It's kind of like... it's kind of like right now, what kind of bullshit do you want to put up with, if at any at all? I don't really have anything else to play right now. Nothing really excites me as far as games that are out right now. So I'm just playing this. It's definitely not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. It's more like tedious, I guess. Not like difficult where you can't get it done. Tedious. Which, for a lot of people, isn't fun. I kind of don't want to come back just to get bored halfway through and stop. Yeah, I feel that. I'm getting mad, dude. Where the fuck haven't I been? Let's try this way. Up here, maybe? What an idiot, dude. Walk right by it. Maybe. Yes, I did. Oh shit, I'm trapped. You taking a break, Groove? Breaks are good. Breaks are good, brother. Leftover casserole? What kind of casserole? You left out like the most important part. Part Deuce, brutal story. Yeah, the story's crazy. It's that game can make a grown man cry, brother.
Hello there. In any case,
It's pretty rough.
her positive attitude sickens me.
So we must hope. Thank you. Time is short. Make haste.
What kind of car trouble are you having, Craven? Not that any kind is good, but... rice, cheese, corn, and peas has chicken broth and stuff. Is there any meat in it? Bro, you gotta throw some meat in there. I love meat.
Not all. Keep your eyes. Some pretty things, yes? Yes.
Getting pretty hungry myself.
Don't drink the water.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of shit to salvage. Where's it at? Dump. There was another tab that had some shit in it to salvage. Finishing up cooking. All right. There's no meat in your casserole? What the fuck do you mean there ain't no fucking meat?
How can I be of aid?
Oh, I see.
Still alive.
That's acceptable. Man, it's got spirit on it. That's hard to find.
Be wary.
I'm going to take a break and hit the kitchen for a minute myself. So I will be right back. Didn't want to wake up till 10 a.m. this morning. Dude, I didn't want to get up either. I don't want to get up at all lately. It's been pretty rough. I'm just going to go ahead and disenchant this. Do I really want to disenchant it, or do I put it in my stash?
I'll take it.
Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Level 9 Chaos Bolts. 50% increased spell damage. Uh-oh. I might have to buy this. Maybe not. Killed the boss in 2 seconds. That's good. How are you liking the big update so far? First of all, Lumi, hi, how are you? It's been a while, man. I hated it at first. I'm coming around on it now. Oops. Where'd that go? I want to play with this and see if I can make it good. Yeah, I hated it at first. All the YouTube titles make it seem like it's ass for now. Yep. Shit, I don't have any fucking Regals left. That is awful. I need to get some Regals, bro. Guild stash is completely empty because nobody is playing. So, there's that. Oh, wait. There's some flasks for you flask enjoyers. It was a shit launch. It absolutely was. It was a really bad launch. It's getting better. This dude's armor is cool. I have that. It's getting better, but it's still not great. This is the gambler chick now. That's a different looking scepter model. Have you guys ever seen that model before? I haven't. Same with this bow. What the fuck? That's fucking cool. Be back, bros. It's really nice talking to you. All right, man. Yeah, take it easy. Come back anytime. Thanks for finding me, and thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I don't want to try again until the zone size is changed. Done? Yeah, because I'm in Act 3 with my warrior. Act 3 is a slog. I'm just starting it, and I'm already not looking forward to it. But, nonetheless, we're gonna keep going anyway. By the way, that's World Premiere Gaming on the YouTube chat. Thanks again for the sub, bro. We're gonna go ahead and ban this user here. Get the fuck out of my chat. Dex. Alright, did I pick up all the quests? Looks like I did. Let's go.
This jungle has flourished since the fall of the Varl.
The Ziz interview was wild. Yeah, it was good, man. It was a meaningful interview. These guys have a lot more health. Holy shit. Let's just pull through those interviews. He did in POE 1, 2, did he? I'm not a big Ziz fan, but he did a really fucking great job in the interview. He really did. I think the community needed that, and we got it. So, it's good to see. Good to see somebody asking real questions. The hard hitters, brother. Yeah, I wasn't around for that Calandra stuff, but it sounds pretty brutal from all the shit I hear about it. And everybody's always bringing it up. Yeah, sounds like it was very bad. Yep, it was a good interview. He did a good job. There was zero shill in that interview. There was no glazing. There was no dick sucking. There was no dick riding. It was everything it needed to be. Let's hope GGG acts on it properly. It seems like they are. They already have a bunch of stuff that they're working on based on the interview. So I think it'll be a good thing as long as they are honest with themselves about what the community wants. D4 being a game with a huge identity crisis is already enough. Yeah. Didn't they just release a roadmap yesterday or the other day? I might actually have to take a look at that just so I'm informed. I like to be informed. Dude, this dude is really coming at me. This is one of the complaints, the constant swarming and monsters being way too fucking fast. Dodge roll simulator. The problem is interviews shouldn't be required for them to make the sweeping changes. You're absolutely correct. That should never shouldn't happen in the first place. GG needs to be consistent. Yes, they do. If they drop the ball like this again, I think they're actually going to lose a lot of respect and players. Jonathan needs to not just test the game based on what he likes, but he needs to test the game based on what others may like or may not like. Because if you listen to what he said in the interview, when he goes home from work each day, he plays it to his way to test things. And not everybody plays his way. So that's bad. That's actually real bad. And I like those guys. But that's kind of stupid, don't you think? BattleNet. What is this? Oh, their roadmap. Hold on. I kind of want to take a look at this. Just so I'm informed. Okay. Here's their roadmap. I imagine it's hard to play differently when you have habit. Yeah. My point is he shouldn't be the only one playtesting it. That's absolutely kind of retarded. January through April, witchcraft powers, blah blah blah, headhunting, occult gems, new armory. I don't care. None of that sounds good. Belial's return. Riker had an interview with yet another new game director. Wait, there's another one? There's a new game director on Diablo again? That's crazy. I hate when Discord pops off. I mean, like, I have set Discord to not notify me with this shit so many fucking times, and it keeps fucking happening. It is better if they just have test. Yeah, they should have like here's what I would do. Like, one day a week, every week, everybody in the office plays the fucking game. No matter what, this is your job for the day. You are to play the fucking game. You're to take notes, write down what you don't like, write down what you think may or may not be a bug, and write down what you do like. And then at the end of that day, they have about an hour or 2 hour meeting discussing what sucks and what doesn't suck. Isn't that a good fucking idea? Does it waste an entire day of development time? I would argue the answer to that is no. Because you're finding out things that suck and don't suck. Single day is not enough? Well, maybe it's not, but you gotta have more than one person playing the fucking game. Blizzard going through corporate churn. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Belial's return. Zero excitement. Boss powers quest and reputation board. Apparition, incursion activity. I don't know what any of this shit means. Is there like a video that explains any of this shit? Permanent additions. New layer bosses. Belial, Urivar, Harbinger, and Tomb Lord. Layer bosses, quality of life. Reliquary, season journey up. I don't give a fuck about your seasonal journey. I'm tired of that shit. Sons of Haradrim. Oh, never mind. I thought they meant season pass. Scratch that. World Premiere Gaming is back. Welcome back. I think some form of that idea works. I mean, it's a start, right? Sins of the Haradrim. Haradric Power Quest and Reputation Board. Stop with this reputation grind. This is not World of Warcraft where I have to grind reputations for rewards. Knock this shit off. I don't give two fucks about this. This is a bad fucking idea, and I don't want to play this. Excuse me. Dungeon escalation. I don't know what that means. Earnable pets. Earnable pets is a good thing. I like that. Okay, cool. What is this IP collab? Who are they collaborating with? Hello Kitty? Because that's about as difficult as their game is. People from Hello Kitty community can come over and beat the game. Mixing MMO shit into ARPG is a huge L. Completely agree. Infernal Chaos in September. Chaos Powers, Quest and Reputation Board is on all 4 of these. Infernal Hordes update. Maybe it'll actually be fun. Earnable pets and a new IP collab. I don't give a shit about this IP collaboration stuff. Chances are they're going to be collaborating with other IPs that I think are cringe anyway. They asked about Hello Kitty. They didn't. Did they really? Game director said it has to be something grim and dark like Diablo, so my guess is Warhammer 40k. I mean, what else is there? Gears of... What else could they collaborate with? Or who else? I'm with you, man. Mixing this MMO shit is a big fucking L for me. 2026, new expansion. Guess what I'm not buying? New ranking system, leaderboards. Wow, leaderboards in 2026? What year did the game come out, guys? What year did the game come out? IP collab makes no sense. I completely agree. What is this? What's it going to be? It's just attempting to generate money. I'll tell you exactly what this is. I play fighting games religiously. I love fighting games. Mortal Kombat is the worst offender at this. They have guest characters from like movies and shit. And they have so many of them that the like surprise and the effect that it used to have is gone. Like, it's not fun anymore. It's a fucking cash grab, and people are fucking tired of it. Now ARPGs are going to be doing it. Good times. 2 years since it launched. IP collab only means new cosmetics to buy in the shop. Yep, probably. It's just another way for them to bring in money. I mean, your game has to make money. I understand that, but they want to make more money. They should lower the prices of their cosmetics to reasonable prices, and people probably buy more of them. I don't know. I'm completely turned off by Diablo 4. They already made fuck you money. Yeah. I'm completely turned off by Diablo 4, and I'm telling you right now, for a fact, none of this shit impresses me at all. Not a single sentence. Not a single line. The IP collab is cringe. I don't give a shit about their anniversary. This is all... nothing in here is impressive to me. You played Season 7? How was it? I'm coming down hard on Diablo because they deserve it. Let's be real. This shit's been bad for a long time. Took 38 hours on a druid to be done with all of it. Druids are slow, bro. That's why I don't respect gaming community. Meanwhile, hating too hard on POT. I can't read. That's why I don't respect the gaming community. Meanwhile, hating too hard on POE2. But then you see this abomination and everything is fine and people still playing this shit. I think if you like Diablo 4's gameplay, that's totally fine. That's great. I mean, you have a game to play. That's cool. I personally think it's trash, and I'm never touching it again. Nothing on that roadmap is impressive at all. For me, anyway. However, if y'all like to play D4, that's cool. I'm not going to shit on you for it. I think you could spend your time more wisely. But if you enjoy Diablo 4 after a hard day's work or whatever, that's fine, man. It's totally cool. I'm not shitting on gamers playing D4. Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you my take on it. The comparison, yeah. I try not to shit on gamers for playing the games that they like. I just shit on the game itself. Shit on the game itself. Max mana, increase crit down. Oh, this could be good, bro. 16% lightning resist. Where the fuck was this an hour and a half ago when I needed it? Gain 8 life per enemy kill. This is already better than what I have without throwing a single orb into it. Hell yeah. Sick. You love to see it.
Hello there.
What do you got for sale, lady? Ooh. It's actually kind of bad rolls, bro. We got a T3 at the bottom. Everyone has their own opinion. I don't hate D4. I hate the creators. There it is. That's a good take. The people who are making the game are actually fucking brain dead. There it is, dude. That's fair. You don't have that time to play games. Your car is pissing antifreeze. Oh no. Zyrusha just went through that. She had to have, where's my camera? When did I turn my camera off? She had to have her radiator and a bunch of stuff replaced. It sucked. That's what the game director said. They finally committed to the gamer dad player base. Hey man, as long as they're committing to something. Who is the new director, by the way? Is it anybody we've ever heard of? Or is this a dude who's going to try to make a name for himself, which might actually be a good thing? Pretty sure it's a connector that's gone brittle somewhere. Could be, yeah, about. Or a hose, I mean, by the belt, yeah. Could be a brittle hose. That does happen. Hoses go shitty over time. Hopefully that's all it is, man. Them hoes. Holy shit, I'm getting swarmed. Let's level up an ability. Okay, never mind. We can't. Just buying another vehicle at this point, though, since I'm sick of dumping almost 3K each year into the vehicle just to keep it running. Yeah, that's frustrating. I've been there. I've been there. It's very frustrating to feel like you're wasting money. What the fuck happened to my totem? What the fuck? Why? What? Wait. What did I change? Oh, my gloves. Oh. That sucks. Friends are getting into it. Too boring skill system. This what skill system? There's no skill system in that game. If they want to fix that game, that's a good start. Start with the fucking skill tree. Where they need to change, new director's a good start. Maybe he'll make a difference. I doubt it as long as Rod Ferguson's in charge. That's just what, in my opinion, is the cold, hard reality, bro. It ain't gonna happen. I would love nothing more than Diablo to turn itself around, but I just can't see it. It would take a lot for me to come back, and then even then, I might just play it for like a weekend. Do all the bullshit in the game that, let's be honest, only takes a weekend. And that'd be it. That would be it. Didn't Rod Ferguson also kill Gears of War? Yes, he did. Ask Gears of War fans if they like Rod Ferguson. They will tell you all about it. So checked out on Blizzard at this point. Only thing they really got going for them is WoW at this point, which OGs can't stand. Yeah. If they'd released a new StarCraft that was good, I would be all over that. But it'd have to be good. And they don't make good anymore. Activision ruined Blizzard. Yep. Yeah, Rod Ferguson did kill Gears of War. Damn it, Brevik. Why did Marvel Heroes get canceled? I don't know, man. I don't think there's any hope for Diablo. I think that guy is boarding a sinking ship, accepting that job. Maybe career suicide. Who knows? I wish him the best of luck. He's going to fucking need it. This dude is shooting a herd of bowls at me. StarCraft 3 is a dream, bro? Yeah, I know. It's never happening. The OG devs are gone. Yeah. Yep. Not that they were good, but they're gone. Hey, how's Helldivers these days? I haven't fired that up in a bit. Brent Gibson. Never heard of him. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. I hope Brent has some good ideas and isn't met with Rod Ferguson telling him no all of the time. The same way that Bobby Kotick was a cancer to Blizzard, Rod Ferguson is a cancer to Diablo. It's the same fucking thing. Homie is in charge of an ARPG with zero ARPG experience. And he's completely full of himself and semi-brain dead. Helldivers can still go fuck itself? Oh no. Still about the gameplay loop other than some new toys to play around with. Are all their war bonds, I might be calling this the wrong thing. Is all their DLC packs still like very decently priced? Or is it dog shit now? Wasn't the drama behind Helldivers a Sony implemented thing? Or am I misremembering? As far as I remember, I wasn't mad at them. I was mad at Sony. Elden Ring, Night Rain. I'm not a fan of the Souls-like games. I always try to buy them and like be good at them. But I suck at them, to be totally honest with you. And then I don't have fun. So I don't like them. They're just not for me. This is rough, man. This is actually rough. They are all still 100 credits, $10. Forcing PSN and blocking the game in all non-PSN countries. Well, yeah, that's a Sony thing, though. It wasn't the people who make Helldivers. Didn't help that the community managers were on a fury. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Souls-like MMO. Sony sucks, yeah. Sony doesn't make good decisions. They do not make good decisions. They don't ever have their player base in mind. Clearly. Sony doesn't like money. Sony doesn't like money. Yeah. Yeah, we're not customers, we're cattle. My PlayStation 5 collects dust, guys. I haven't even turned it on since Spider-Man 2 came out. Like a week after that's the last time I touched it. My kids play it sometimes. They like to play that Astrobot game. There's nothing for me on PlayStation. I play Helldivers on PC when I do play it. And if I want to play Spider-Man 2 again, it's out on PC now. So Sony earns too much money, he means. Well, I don't think that's what he means, but yeah, they do make money somehow. The CEO of Arrowhead didn't follow up with their promise to push for relisting the game in all of the 170 countries they removed it from. He then stepped down into a fantasy role and handed the company over to a more experienced CEO. They distributed rootkits in their CD-ROMs back in the day. Did they really? They made TVs spy on you? How can a TV spy on you? Just like collecting data, like what you're watching and stuff? PlayStation is dead. I don't want to do the console war in here, so let's not go there. I was just simply stating that there's nothing on PlayStation for me. To be fair, there's nothing on Xbox for me either. It's a kid My kids play the consoles these days. I've been a PC gamer strictly, unless there's some kind of weird, stupid exclusive, probably for the last 10 or so years now. But since my kids are always wanting to use my fucking computer, I just make them get everything on console. I don't think they realize the review bomb. Xbox is out of console wars. I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea. I don't care about that shit. Xbox has teamed up with Steam? Since when? I haven't heard that. This dude frozen? Alright. Cool. Cool, bro. My first level 2 support gem. Oh my god. As a former console player, when they dropped the new Xbox and PlayStation 5 years back, I wasn't even the slightest excited. Same. Although that's actually not true. I got caught up in the I can't find a PS5 hype. And then I FOMO bought a PS5 at Meijer when they came in. We gotta enjoy the limited time we have now. Gabe has to fix the gaming industry before he passes. Yeah, he does, dude. Man, I just reset the attacking. You had to reset? What boss? The admitted defeat by Spencer saying it makes no sense being exclusive, so Xbox games should come to every platform. I think what he's trying to say is he knows that PC is the way of the future. And I think we're going to start seeing Xbox branded PCs, guys. You can take that to the fucking bank, brother. I would say in the next 5 or so years, you're going to see Xbox branded PCs. Clip it. It's going to happen. Wonder if PS5 was ever in the real stock before they shelved it in PS5 Pro. Yeah, it was. It was everywhere. The boss. I'm going to upload this short. Whenever I was interested in the PS5, they were not available to buy. Yeah, that's why I ended up buying one. As soon as I seen one, I bought it. I was working at a Meijer at the time, and we got them in stock. I was like, fuck. And I jumped on it. And I felt really cool for like a week, and I realized I'd wasted my money. And I was quite upset with myself. Oh, shit. You bought it to sell it? Yeah, dude. Make that money. There's nothing wrong with making money. Get a PS4 Pro, we only played it for like 20 hours. Oh, shit. I had a PS4 Pro, or I just had a regular PS4. Only for fighting games, because it was like the tournament standard, and everything was played on PlayStation. So, that's the only reason I had one. Hi, Lil. Been around for a while, but busy with stuff for school. You were streaming a bit sooner than usually. I started at 11. I started at 11. I got a new YouTube sub today. We got a YouTube viewer, guys. He's chatting with me on the YouTube chat. So that's cool. That never ever happens. YouTube's like a dead platform for me, but not today. Lil is a confirmed school kid. Yeah. Yeah, she is.
What have you learned?
She'd be instructing children at the dance studio too, bro. She does a lot. She's always busy. She hits the gym all the time. She makes fantastic food. Lil is a busy woman. Speaking of busy, guys, I have got to go. We went for 3 hours today, which is not my longest. You're 34 years old. That's fine. I'm older than that. I won't tell you the exact number, but I'm older than that. So, it's all good, man. We're allowed to play video games. It's all good. Display off. Okay. What was I saying? God, imagine if my brain worked properly all the time. Oh yeah, I gotta go. I got an ad starting soon. No, I can't say goodbye to you guys during the ad. How do I delay this piece of shit ad? Fuck. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. I gotta make some dinner. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate y'all being here. Lumi, it's good to see you, man. You haven't been back. I haven't seen you in a long time. Fuck, there's the ad. World Premiere Gaming, you're not getting the ad. Thank you for coming, dude. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you found me. I hope to see you next time. Probably tomorrow around 11 a.m. Eastern, brother. So that's it. You guys have a fantastic fucking day. And be excellent to each other. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Have a good one. Bye.